Every single day, trillions of dollars move around the globe. Travelers are flying across borders, and businesses are shipping products overseas. Whenever money crosses an international border, it usually has to change from one currency into another. That simple process is called Forex, which is short for foreign exchange. Let's say you're traveling from the United States to Europe. You walk up to a currency booth and hand them $100, but they hand you back 90 euros. You might wonder, why didn't you get exactly 100 euros back? This animated graphic shows the answer: the exchange rate. Think of an exchange rate as a price tag for money. Just like the price of a pair of shoes can go up or down, the price of money changes based on what it is worth compared to another currency. Because these prices are constantly shifting based on what's happening in the world, the value of your money isn't fixed, it is always moving. Why do these prices move? It comes down to supply and demand. Imagine a popular concert. If everyone wants to go, but there are only a few tickets left, the price of those tickets goes up. The same rule applies to international money. We measure this by comparing two currencies against each other. Here, we see a seesaw balancing the euro on one side and the US dollar on the other. In trading, this pair is called EUR/USD. If American clothing companies need to buy products from factories in Europe, they have to pay in euros. That creates a huge demand. As that demand grows, the euro becomes stronger, lifting it higher in value compared to the dollar. Business orders aren't the only thing dropping weight onto these scales. Government elections, changes in inflation, and major news reports about jobs or the economy cause the balance to shift rapidly back and forth. When you understand what makes this global scale tip, you can begin to predict whether a currency's value will rise or fall in the future. Forex traders study these shifting balance scales. Their goal is to buy one currency and sell another, trying to capture a profit as the prices move. Let's look at this chart tracking our euro and dollar pair. If a trader believes the euro will grow stronger compared to the dollar, they will execute a buy trade. If the line goes up, they could make a profit. But what if they think the euro is going to get weaker? In that case, they can execute a sell trade. As this chart now shows, if the price drops exactly as they predicted, they can potentially profit from the downward move. Making a profit relies entirely on the market moving exactly the way you expect. If you predict the price will go up, but it actually goes down, you will lose money. That is the financial risk built into every trade. Beyond paper money, traders also keep a close eye on physical materials. One of the most watched financial assets in the entire world is gold. This diagram shows how gold is usually priced in US dollars. It balances a gold bar, represented by the letters AXU, against the dollar. When people get worried about wars, about bank failures, or the global economy, they look for a safe place to keep their wealth. Many investors choose to buy gold because it has held its value for thousands of years. They also buy gold to protect themselves from inflation. When everyday items like groceries suddenly cost more, cash loses some of its buying power. Gold is often used as a shield to protect that purchasing power over time. Watching how gold moves against the dollar reveals how much confidence, or fear, is currently driving the decisions of the world's largest investors. You don't need to stack physical gold bars or fly to Europe to participate. You can do it right from your laptop or phone. You connect to the market using a broker. A broker is simply a technology company that provides the software linking everyday people to live global prices. And because this market stretches across the entire globe, it doesn't clock out at 5 p.m. It is generally open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. This continuous online access means trading opportunities are always there, but it also means the market can move against you while you're looking the other way. That brings us to the most critical part of this lesson. If a trade starts dropping, the stop loss acts like a safety net, automatically closing the trade to prevent a large loss. You can also protect yourself by keeping your trade sizes very small. To recap, Forex is simply the exchange of one currency for another. Global events tip the scales of supply and demand, and managing your risk is your most important job. Before you ever put real money on the line, prioritize your education, study how the charts work, and practice with a free demo account until you're ready to manage the risks of the real market.